Hello and welcome to ROHTOPIA. Thank you so much for joining me today. So, chocolate and tahini, yes, they do go well together. I only knew tahini in hummus and savory dishes in the past, but recently I discovered that actually it tastes very, very nice if you combine it with things like vanilla and a sweetener and chocolate and maybe some nuts. So therefore, today's recipe, which doesn't have a really awesome title, so if you come up with anything, let me know, is a tiny little cake with a crunchy base, a creamy, fudgy, sticky, gooey filling covered in chocolate. Let's do this.
For the base, I'm using almonds and Brazil nuts. You can also use a mix with cashews, for example. Then, medjool dates, nice and soft. You just have to remove the pit before blending them. Next, some salt, which I'm using for the filling as well. And for the filling, you will need some tahini, unhulled, and a sweetener of choice. I'm using rice syrup here. It's low in fructose, low glycemic index, so better for you than agave. However, you can use that as well if you prefer. I'm also using a vanilla bean, which I cut open to get the seeds out. And then for the chocolate, there will be a cacao powder. This one is a blend I got from Germany. You can use regular cacao or carob as well if you prefer. Some melted coconut oil. And then again, a sweetener of choice. I'm going for the rice syrup. However, agave or maple syrup are great as well. And finally, I will also add a dash of salt.
Straight edge on it, so it's very easy. Maybe in our world here, there it is. A happy little mountain.
Here are 3 of those little cakes, and actually that's pretty much what's left because they're so good. So those silicone cups are really good because they don't freeze, so if you keep them in the freezer, which is the best way to get them to be solid as quickly as possible, you can also get them out very, very easily, and then you are rewarded with this. I have to say my style was a little bit rustic maybe. I don't care because please make this recipe. And if you don't want to make this one, then at least come on over to my website ROHTOPIA.com, where I've got over 100 raw food recipes that are there to inspire you to live healthily and happily ever after. And you may worry that it's a small portion, but I've noticed that with raw desserts you don't need big portions because they contain nutrients and they don't contain any white sugar that rushes into your bloodstream and gives you a quick high and then a big low. But instead, sugar is released more slowly, so you get satisfaction for longer without feeling too full and without needing as much of a raw treat as you would with a regular treat. So give this a go. Maybe you'll have two, but probably one will be enough. You'll be surprised. This recipe is available on my website. You'll find the links above and also below. If you do prefer to have new recipes emailed into your inbox straight away, then just sign up for my newsletter on ROHTOPIA.com. If you want to see more of my videos, of course you do, then subscribe to this channel and give me a little thumbs up so I know that you like this. One last thing, if you've got any ideas on what I could record next, comment underneath and I'd be happy to film for you whatever you're interested in, because I like filming things that I know you want to see. Thank you so much for your time and watching this till the very end. Have a lovely day and I'll see you in the next episode of ROHTOPIA. Bye!